Can Season 3 redeem Season 2? Let's find out. Cans. On.
You now have the power no man has ever wielded. You will have an empire unassailable, Rhaenyra. And our children will rule it forever and a day.
All that remains is for you to decide what you want from this war.
You will do things that your heart would have recoiled from before you came to the throne.
The Targaryens are a savage race.
We act with holy purpose to restore a rightful king.
I'm going to kill my brother or die in the attempt.
Dang.
Draw your sword.
Ooh, I'm excited for that. Oh
Look
boy.
to the sky.
Sir Criston
Human
Cole.
ruins surround us. We will all become beasts before our end.
Are we gonna get like some sort of weird redemption arc for Criston Cole? Because I don't know if he can come back, honestly.
There will be no doubt who the gods have chosen to rule.
Dang. June 21st. All right, we have a date. I am excited to see what we're doing. There are some questions I have. Before we get into this, I want to know how you are feeling about House of the Dragon so far. Also, have you read Fire and Blood? Have you not read Fire and Blood? And how do you feel that may have impacted your stance on this show? Are you enjoying it? Are you not? Let me know in the comments below. I guess I'm still just not exactly sure how we can resolve this show somewhat, because they've made some changes that unless we see something in season 3, some things added, I don't really know what we're doing right now. Granted, I don't know. I didn't really see anything in the trailer that suggested I was going to get the stuff that I felt was missing. Primarily some stuff that's going on with Daemon. I don't want to ruin this for anyone that doesn't know. I personally tried not to look into the book for this one. This is one of the rare instances where I haven't gone there yet. I'm waiting for the show to be done and then I'm going to read the book. Fire and Blood, I have heard great things about, and I am excited to check it out. And when this show was announced, I was pretty excited to check it out through the show, but they've just made changes that I don't know. You're gonna kind of have to change the way the story goes. And while I have been enjoying the interpretation of specific events, which are not necessarily covered in depth in the book, so you can play within there to sort of build narratives. I think that's fine. It does feel now like we're deviating, and we all know what happened with Game of Thrones when we deviated from A Song of Ice and Fire. Granted, in that case, it wasn't even 100% their fault, because we also don't have an ending for that story, but we had to end the show. So they kind of had to make some stuff up, and it just wasn't great. And probably they should have worked more closely with George R.R. Martin, which is something as well that this show ultimately will have failed to do at this point, because I believe George has walked away from House of the Dragon. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I like a lot of the actors in this, and I do enjoy a lot of the relationships. There's still a lot to love about this show, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that. I think there are elements of it that are not great, especially when it comes to some of the storytelling that we have in this, some of the scripts. But the performers, I think, are really amazing. The characters are still quite compelling. Although the difference that people say between House of the Dragon and something like A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms has characters that you believe in, and House of the Dragon is kind of just a lot of people being terrible to each other, a lot of good-looking people posturing. I think it's more about how our lust for power can corrupt us, and that not all of these people started out being terrible, but sort of their descent into that, and what this yearning for power makes us do to one another, even to our loved ones and our family, those who were once dear to us, creates these powerful rifts. However, the fact that people even feel that that's what the show is about does say something about the show, I think, and just how sometimes the characters can ring a little hollow. While I think the actors are doing the best with what they have, we just maybe don't have the level of depth that we'd like to see for this story. We'll see. I'm still excited for season 3. I still want to watch, and I want to see what happens next, and I'm hoping we can bring it up from kind of how it dipped in season 2. The beginning of season 2 I thought was actually pretty good, and I've talked about it on my main channel, Vampex13, so if you want to hear me talk more about House of the Dragon, goodness knows, I feel like I've already gone on enough here. You can hear more of my thoughts on the last season over on that channel, so check it out. I'll see you over there. I'll see you down here in the comments. Let me know what you were thinking of this trailer, and let's discuss. Until next time, friends, as always, stay nerdy. Bye! And if you like watching me react to fantasy, well, we have more of that right over here.